Don't let nobody on Wi-Fi at your crib.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. Welcome to Radio Blast. I mean, we got Funny Man Chon on tonight. For those that are listening on Facebook Live, if you can, switch over to the YouTube channel. You got a video going on. It's lagging a little bit. Bad internet connections, whatever it is, it's what it is. You know, deal with it. Over on the YouTube side, you get people. You get you get to see the man dance, and you get to do comments and what have you. So switch on over to the YouTube channel. That would be greatly appreciated. If not, let's get this rolling, baby. Chon, so check it out, Chon.
Oh, come on, man, get it rolling. Warm them up.
So check it out. I got
tingle.
one for you. So I've been having this whole thing, this discourse with some of my followers, some of my friends, some of the family. I was like, that man is funny as hell. He's got his stand up. He's done his thing. And he goes, how come I don't see no videos on the internet about him? I said, you know what? Because that mofo is a failed comedian. He's like the rest.
I like a bad restaurant. You don't want to tell nobody about the old food you used to serve.
You know, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, what means discourse? What this word means, discourse?
It means the course in front of you now.
Why are you using them college words, bro? You know we came from the hood. You can say perplexed. I'm perplexed. Perplexed. You know what that means? You ain't got no money and you ain't got no pliability.
Oh, man.
Hey, whatever, man. Hey, you know what I say? Fuck them. Nah. This is like sex without a condom. You know, you can't put that on video. You put some video shit. That's the protected shit. This is raw dog. That's why you can't get Chony Chon unless you go raw dog.
Well, you know you can't put porno on. It's called porno when you put sex on the. Nice. It's called porno when you put sex on a tape. When you put it on video. That's what they call it, baby.
It's called straight bone fuckery when you're doing it at the crib live. Bone fuckery.
Good times.
Right.
But you still should wear that condom, though.
Yeah, and you know what? People always looking. You know, that's the thing. People always looking for termination, like determination. Like they need to determine shit. Shit needs to be validated, determined. Like, man, things are what they are. I mean, if you know me, you know me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
For a rock to hit you in the head, you need not to know if it's hard or not.
Try that shit.
Get deep real quick.
Try that shit on a motorcycle. See how that goes.
Hey, you know the sound the rock makes when it hits your skull? Do you know the sound? A big rock, you know that sound it makes? That boom, like a coconut.
With your hollow ass head.
Yeah, like,
that's the last. Hey, what's the last thing you heard? Fucking coconut sound.
The first, bam, shit hits you in the head. Boom, the first thing you say, you're like, damn, something just hit me in the head like a dumbass. Like something just, you gotta register. Something just hit me in the head. That fucking coconut sound. The hollow coconut. That's when you know if you're smart enough.
Evidently not, because you let that shit hit you.
This motherfucker throwing alley apples and shit.
All right. We got a lot of listeners, and can somebody reach out to Danny? Eddie, can you reach out to Danny? Somebody reach out to Danny. Tell him that the YouTube.
Chila Danny?
Yeah, our Danny. He's like, I guess he's gonna watch Tiger King. I'm like, you don't need to watch Tiger King. We live.
Yeah, you live in Tiger King, motherfucker. You don't need to watch it.
Somebody send Danny a message. Tell him this is happening now.
Hey, yeah, whoever's watching, we're giving out a free bottle. We're gonna tell you how we're gonna do it. Boom, boom, boom. I'll let you know how you're gonna get it too. Don't even trip, potato chip. Look at me good. Wing, wing.
To be fair, he's giving away a bottle. I'm not giving away a bottle.
Yeah, I'm giving out a bottle. We're gonna figure out how to do it later on in the show. But hopefully it'll be fun.
Send us the money. That's how we're gonna give it away.
We want somebody to send in a video of them doing the percolator in their chanclas and their pajamas for this quarantine. It's called the quarantine percolator.
Chancla, hey, but you can't have your name. Oh wait, all the salons are closed down. So imagine somebody doing that percolator in chanclas with them talons on the feet. We want to see you climb walls.
These bitches need them open toe chanclas. The motherfucking toenails will be popping out, bro.
Bro, talons. They're like fucking climbing walls.
You're gonna have to resand your floors after the quarantine.
Hey, Danny. Okay, Danny's here. Evidently somebody got a hold of Danny.
Chile rock.
Look, man, I got it all over the place. If y'all can go over to the YouTube side of things, that'd be great. Chon's on there doing a sexy dance or some shit. I don't know what that is.
You pay the door fee. We got a jazz musician coming out. The motherfucker gonna come out and do some shit.
All right, so for the Super Bowl, we got together with Chon. And man, this brother. Okay, I wasn't sure if he was drinking. I know everybody was drinking, but somebody wound that brother up tight, man. That little fucking, that wind up in the back. That brother was tight because he was like.
Yeah, that was the hair on.
I don't think that's what it does, bro.
No, you know what it was? It was that fucking Demi Lovato, and then you had J-Lo and Shakira, dude.
Bro.
You put them females in a lineup like that ever, and that's my list, bro. Literally, Demi Lovato, J-Lo. Man, you put that in my list. Oh, that's real Viagra. That's that.
Danny, it is on YouTube. Just go to the Radio Blasphemy page or the channel, and it's streaming live now.
Yes.
So just go there. We got for all of you watching, thank you so much. We got 23 viewers at this point. Appreciate it.
We got what? We got what?
23 viewers. Thank you.
Oh, okay. What's up, viewers? Whoever's out there, hey, let me know some of the names I have.
We got Vanessa on there. We got
Adam. What up, V?
And Adam saying, "What him up? This is a great time." No, thank you all. If you got some jokes, you got some stories that you want to talk about, Chon. Hey, chime in.
Oh yeah, you got something to say? Anything? I don't care, except for you girls that I got pregnant. I don't want to know. Stay away.
Hey, that didn't happen because that didn't happen. Remember, you wear condoms. You already said that.
No raw dog.
No raw dog.
No raw dog. Hey, you know what? I need to get the lemonade. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, Danny, YouTube, Radio Blasphemy. Subscribe to the channel. It should pop right up. It has the logo under in case you can't identify it easily. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yeah, it's definitely on. Let me know, Danny. Make sure that you're logged on. What am up, Rick? Go over to the YouTube channel. That's where the party's happening. At least you got 2 people. Y'all, get down. Man, he's jumping up back there.
It's been time for the percolator. So we want to see somebody doing the percolator in their pajamas. A picture. Can they send you pictures? They can send it to our phones.
Yeah.
If you know me, you got my number. Send me a picture of percolator in your pajamas. Because it'll be time for the percolator. Don't be hurting yourselves trying to show these young motherfuckers what's up.
Don't forget, chanclas. I need to see them.
Chanclas.
Wait,
we're giving out a free pedicure.
Feet.
We're giving out a free pedicure. I'm giving away everything for free. Rico's gonna be like, God damn, this motherfucker. You're gonna have people at your crib be like, hey, Rico, do my shits.
Yeah, they're gonna come knocking at my door trying to get
do my shits. It's Friday, motherfuckers. This is what this is about.
Hey, so Vanessa wants you to talk about when you fell asleep at the parking lot in the casino.
Now I know who the fuck you're talking about. What up, oh nasty? So check it out, man. Check it out. This is my cousin. This is my rider. You know, everybody's got that ride or die cousin. Oh. That one who's just that one that like you. I went to jail one time. I called her. She went into the cell with me and shit. She was like, "Come on, dog, we're family." And then this dude was trying to mess with me, and she fucking mopped that motherfucker up. She's my road dog, man. She fights like a pit bull, but she's pretty like A poodle?
Oh shit!
I love her to that. She's my number one.
So she's not scary to look at, but watch
Hell
out.
no, she's gorgeous. But she's scary when you piss her off. If that motherfucker get a limb, she'll. I seen her one time eat a piece of carnita without touching it. I'm just saying that motherfucker ruthless and shit. She had the carnita in her mouth and she's like, anyway, we're out partying and shit. We're like, yeah. This was after we had kids, so we're all like, we don't get out that much, and the kids are little and shit. And we're like, woohoo! We're like, yeah, another drink. The club, we closed the club out. You know, Chicago club, 5 o'clock in the morning, right?
Yeah.
We're walking out that motherfucker, and she's like, let's go, let's keep going. I said, yeah, let's go to the casino. Yeah, we can go, we can ball up. We got money. We get out, we drive into the casino, and we're drinking. I don't even know if we were smoking. Were we smoking? She'll let you know. I don't remember. It feels like we were smoking. And we're driving, and we couldn't find the casino. We were so fucking drunk. And we're driving. We finally get to the casino, and we get to the top. The only place to park was on the top. So we get to the top, and we simultaneously look at each other and be like, "Man, let's take about 10 minutes, and then we'll go in."
Wait, so there was a pause in there, like, "Hey, let's think about this.
We partied all the party out.
This may not be a good idea."
There wasn't a woo-hoo left. There was no woo-hoo. We were like, We were like, We look at each other. We're like, yeah, take 10 minutes. Man, we fell asleep in that bitch. We woke up. The sun was up. It was 11 in the afternoon the next day. Oh, my God. We pulled up. We got some White Castles and called it a day. We drove all the way to Indiana from downtown. We were like, nah. We woke up and hey. I'm hungry. We're hungry. All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Hold on 1 second, Chon. Everybody that's still on our Facebook Live feed, why don't you go on ahead and go to the YouTube channel, Radio Blasphemy. It's streaming there live. You get a little visual there as well. So greatly appreciated. Mike, Felipe, Leon, just go on over to the Radio Blasphemy channel on YouTube and join us at the party there. I'm gonna keep the stream live.
It's Friday night. You guys act like it's Friday night.
Straight up. Let us know what you're drinking. Let us know what you're all drinking.
Yeah. What concoction you making at the crib?
This is a 2-drink minimum party, so you gotta have at least 2 drinks in you. We can't supply the booze, but hey, you better be drinking. If not, you can't be at this party.
Hey, I'm doing the drunk dad at the wedding shit. Follow me, all by myself on the dance floor and shit. Follow me,
bro. That's not even just not the drunk dad, man. That's all of us, man. So my wife used to tell me that when the harder they come, the harder they fall. Well, that was my jam. She goes, man, she used to crack up. She said, man, you'd have a cigarette in one hand, a drink in the other, and you were in your own little world, just swim back and forth. And man, that's like a 7-minute song or some shit. So you're just like... Like, yeah, she's like, man, that looked ridiculous. I'm 6'2", and nobody else could be on the dance floor, but I was out there like, yeah, this is the jam.
Hey, if you feel it, you feel it. It's real to you. It's real. Hey, to be honest with you, that's called mental time traveling.
Yes.
You literally travel right back to what was going on at that time for you, bro. What was going on when that song hit the fucking set? What was going on for you? Now we're talking 89, 88.
That's right? High school, man. Innocence was beautiful, man. Fun. Everything was about fun, man. I hate to admit to this, but that when you, man, where were you at? Y'all left me when the party got raided, man. I was locked up. And I know a bunch of you
all
were
my
there.
records.
Carlos, come over to the YouTube channel. Christy to the YouTube channel. Radio Blasphemy. Yeah. Yeah. Scott, we got Mario's drinking.
Hey,
Mario's drinking IP.
Real quick.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Do your thing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Vanessa's doing something about Toki Tok. I don't know what she's talking about, but she didn't mention it.
Smoke and Toke Vanessa, everybody. Little clappity clap. She's our first responder. She's out there working hard. I just seen a picture of her.
Bravo,
That motherfucker looked like she was painting cars and shit. She had on a double mask, and she's a nurse. So mad love to her.
Mad love, respect. We're going to talk about passing some laws. We should all get organized and make it mandatory where anybody.
We'll talk about that. We can get into some real shit here. This ain't all play.
Yep.
I got a serious side to me.
I have never seen it. No, you can look serious if you want.
I got one. I ain't show it to nobody, but I got one. Goddamn it!
So you got Mario drinking Lagunitas. Make sure you have 2 or 3 of those because man, I get tore up on that. Rick
what is it? That brown sugar? Oh, you got that brown sugar?
Oh. So you got Rick drinking some Tecate Light. Adam's drinking some Don Julio. Straight.
Oh, no. Hey, no, Adam. Keep your pants on, motherfucker. I know you. And you drinking that tequila, keep your goddamn pants. Don't nobody want to see you in your tight-ass chonies.
You got Baltimore. You got Tony drinking some scotch on the rocks and driving
Baldy's out
there. Man. All right. Hey, let us know what y'all drinking. Remember, it's a 2-drink minimum. 2-drink minimum.
And if you guys are down, just put in the neighborhood where you lost your virginity. That'd be a good one. That's a good one. The neighborhood, you know what I'm saying. Call it Marquette Park. Call it Petrowski. Call it Dark Side. Whatever you want to do, just call it out, motherfuckers. We're just taking a hit. That might be the free bottle. I'm just letting you know.
Hey, there you go. What if you were in the car while it was moving? And you went through several neighborhoods. That's the winner.
Well, it only counts the instant you pop the cherry, not the whole time of smearing it. All right, just the insertion of it. Where you were all nervous and shit, because ain't nobody in this motherfucking world their first time having sex with another person, not by yourself. Now, you get this right. You have another human being.
Hey, Doña Manuela is a faithful lover, bro. So, hey, those guys over still on Facebook, join the party over on YouTube, Radio Blasphemy. Look it up. Gene, Carlos, head on over. You got a lot of more people out there, man. So go
bring them
YouTube.
Through. Hey,
go to YouTube.
On YouTube, they gotta come through on YouTube. Radio Blasphemy.
And do the Radio Blasphemy because they're talking about Carlos lost it over in the back of the yards. Hey.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Carlos,
back of the yards.
The Devils, the dirty Diablos.
Them Diablos, yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey,
back of the yards.
The other day, Diablo was talking shit about No Name, bro. That's a violation, bro.
You know what? Hey, he's allowed to have his opinion. He's allotted that. He can say, but you don't got glasses like we got glasses, bro. So you know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you need to say. Hey, and he's a what do you call it? Necessary? What is it?
An essential worker. Yes.
He's an essential. He's an essential worker.
Yes. So we'll give him that. We'll give Carlos that. Hey, so I got a question, and now if we're gonna do some shit talking, with much love, Carlos, I want to know why the Diablo on the back of their jacket looks like motherfucking Gazoo.
Oh come on! Why you gonna say that, motherfucker? Damn. It's meant to be that way, bro. You don't know. You gotta talk to the heavies of that group. That might be the artistry. And I'm not jumping on with that. I really don't see that. But I kind of do now that you say that. Now that you brought attention to that, I really.
What's up, Linda? I'm just talking shit because I know I have no room to talk shit because of our. So the logo for No Name No Slogan was thanks to Vince. Man, I'm not even gonna get into that story. So I'll talk mad shit. You
said Vince. It sounds like an acid trip had something to do with this.
Oh man.
What's up, Chi-Town? Everybody ring in. South side, north side, west side.
For
and
y'all,
not many people care about the east side. It's never in songs. I never hear the east side. How much do you beat from the east side of Chicago and never hear a shout out?
Let's hear it for the east side. I don't know who's on the east side, but damn.
Well, let's see. Anybody from the east side want to represent east side? Because I'm down with you guys doing some kind of filling out some paperwork because y'all motherfuckers get left out of every single song. I never hear East Side. So, they say, North
I can
Side,
think
they
of
say
one
West
song.
Side, and then Indiana. No, it's,
Go back to your old state.
yeah, cross that border, mother, get to the casino.
Fucking Carlos responded. He goes, because we got big heads.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're a good
Yeah.
sport, brother.
That's all right. That's a tip. You put it out there. You put it out there. The man responded.
Hey.
What's going on, everybody?
Fucking love it. Hey, so those that are still on the Facebook Live, go to the YouTube channel. It's Radio Blasphemy. Look it up. It's there. Oscar saying
You know what you should do is put a fucking sign right behind your head on the wall. It said Radio Blasphemy YouTube. Man.
Okay, Carlos. All right. So Carlos, so he corrected his statement. It's not the big head on the shoulders that he's talking about.
Yeah.
Ding. Oh man,
that's disappointing.
No, so Johnny just sent the message saying there is no East Side. Yeah, technically there is. It's just, on the far
Nobody
south.
goes over there, and if you go over there, you're in Indiana. You go over there and you take a sneeze, you miss a turn, you're in Indiana.
Yeah.
So
it's a little sliver.
It's just the way it's set up.
Let's think. Rick was talking about that mug. Where's my mug? As a matter of fact, because I had one of them mugs. Yeah,
you had one. Go tell somebody. Tell one of your office workers over there to go get your intern. Where's your intern?
Man, I just
got your intern to go get your glass, bro. Where's everybody's glass? Look at that.
Can you put a beer in there? I'm gonna have a beer. I'm having a good ass time. I don't drink anymore, but here it is.
Oh yeah. That's what I told. That's what I told my mom for Lent. I give up drinking for Jesus.
Damn! Kilo just said that the East Side is called the low end. Anybody care to defend that shit?
Actually, I've heard it called the ass crack of Chicago, which is important. The ass crack is important, but I've heard it called.
Without it. You can't take a shit without it. You know.
You can't. Hey, how you gonna get all stopped up? You need it. Huh?
Hey,
you fucking need it. You fucking need it. It's a community though, bro. I do like these. I used to work over there. That's a good community. I'll be honest with you. It reminds me of neighborhoods back in the day, like Bridgeport, Marquette Park, Petrowski Park. It reminds me of those neighborhoods back in the day, and it's still like that now because everybody knows everybody.
Yeah. Well, they're hardworking, blue collar. That's what's the strength in that community. No, Sally, I gave up the booze for a little bit. I need to be a better person, and
beer ain't booze,
I don't know if I'm
FYI, better. Beer ain't booze. Beer and wine are food.
Yes, beer can be constituted or equivalent to bread.
Barley and grapes, bro.
Adam just said that's the booty hole.
He ain't lying.
Well, technically on the east side, Baltimore just said that's the lake. That's where they dump off bodies. So it's got its own zombie population, but it's got a population.
They totally have zombies over there. I mean, but they're cool zombies. I like them. They're my peoples. I like them.
Hey Chico, what am up? If you can, we'll switch over to the YouTube channel. It's Radio Blasphemy. Give it a subscribe button. We're going to be doing this. Man, I'll tell you the truth, man. I don't know how long we're going to do this, but today I'm having a blast talking to my boy Chon. We'll hang out
you get about 2 more minutes now.
I'm going to hang out as long as all you guys want to hang out because this...
this is going to be a good night. We could talk about a lot of things. We can definitely talk about a lot of things. I don't know if we're ever going to get to a serious point, but we can talk about a lot of things.
My boy just said, because I'm making a comment, he goes, I don't drink anymore or any less. Hey. Oh. Look,
I'll do a shot for that.
It's interesting that, with all that we have going on, I don't know if we're going to reach anything that's serious and even worth discussing because we've been living in such what seems like such a post-apocalyptic world. Everything is so negative. Everything is so down that I'm
surreal.
It's surreal. It's a very surreal world we live in. I'm done with this. But so I don't know if I want to touch on that. I want to. This is what this is going to be like. the equivalent of us getting together at that club. If everybody's drinking, it's like we're all at the club. So
you know what? My thing is really, since I've been on quarantine, how much sex can I have actually? Man, I've been banging my brains out. My sperm count has to be like at 0 right now.
Wait, is it by yourself or with a partner?
Both. The other day, the dog was watching me, and I was like, okay. Now, like, I ain't gonna kick you out, motherfucker. Just
keep watching.
Shut up. Sit. I tried to do the Caesar on it. Sit.
Oh.
Yeah, what do you got? I mean, shit. What you got there? What you got there, big pimp? That shit's going down, right?
Yeah. Oh man. You know that.
Where'd you pull that out from your beard? Like Captain Caveman and shit? Bunga bunga. Bunga bunga.
Captain Man.
That motherfucker done did a hunga bunga. Oh, well, shit.
Yeah. Veronica just said that con Manuela. Hell yeah, Manuela's a partner. She's faithful.
Yeah.
She don't go nowhere. She's always attached to you. I mean, hey.
Just got to keep her lotioned up.
You know, she demands some attention.
Yeah, well, you know, just got to the point where the other day I went to, my alarm went off and I went to tell my wife that I was going to take the dogs out. I shook her and she just got on doggy style and shit, booty up in the air. I was like, fuck it.
Hey, if that's not an invitation, then I don't know what is.
Well, it's been like that. Like, we're on quarantine here. Still asleep. You know, I think that's disrespectful. She didn't even wake up. She just moved. That was cool, though. It was all right. I had a good time. Wake up, though, motherfucker. At least act like I woke you up.
Hey, you know what's going to be trippy? Check it out. We're all drinking now because I just joined the party after many, many months of not really hitting it. What's funny is we're all going to wind up at Maxwell Street. So that's part 2. So if you're not local, pick a Maxwell Street. We'll all be there.
Pick a Maxwell Street, 6 feet. Because I'll tell you what, I was there a couple days ago, and these motherfuckers, everybody's been locked up for so long. People want to talk to you about stupid shit.
Yes.
These two European cats are standing behind me. Oh, we come here all the time. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm looking at this motherfucker like, stay back, motherfucker. With your heavy breathing ass. Coming from Europe. I don't know where the hell you been.
Evidently Europe. Oh, shit. So Carlos is saying that while everybody's buying toilet paper or scattering for you buying peanut butter. Bringing in that dog.
Peanut butter, you know what works good too is fish oil. I don't know if anybody knows that. WD-40, dogs love it, but that's a whole different type of.
Oh man, that is delicious.
And just FYI, people who do know me personally, when I say European, what I mean is white, because there's no such thing as white. They're from Europe. Just like if they look at me and they say, what do they call me? They say Mexican, right?
India,
right?
Maybe.
but they look at me and they'll say, oh, you're Mexican. Okay. I look at them and I say, you're European. Where my co-workers at? If anybody down here from work, they know me. They know I say that shit all the time. But they always say, Mexican this, Mexican that. Okay. And then European this and European that. Because, right? Where are they from? They ain't from here.
Anglo-Saxon.
They're from Europe somewhere. Poland, Ireland. Right?
Sweden.
Right. Don't go against the white Jesus. Don't go against the white Jesus.
Oh, so I got. Don't go. You brought up Jesus. You brought up Jesus. You shouldn't have brought up Jesus.
The second time I was fishing you. The first time you didn't say shit.
Okay, so you brought up Jesus. So
twice, and you missed the ball the first time. So I had to come back around. God damn, bro.
Damn, I'm slipping a little bit.
I'm
drinking, bro. I'm drinking. So I don't know if any of you guys ever seen. We come from Mexican households, so if you've ever seen the Jesus that our parents like to follow and worship is Marco Antonio Solis, if you will. That's who he looks like. You know, if y'all know, look up who those bookies are. You'll see Jesus there. He's the lead for that band. So, you know, a couple years back, Time Life or one of these magazines posted a composite of what he actually may have looked like. And that was a dark brown man with curly hair. And just, let's just face it, they made him look ugly. That's
hey,
the
that's
Bookie.
motherfucking old boy from Nirvana and shit.
That's the Bookie.
Motherfucker.
So I showed this image to my mother about what the actual Jesus may have actually looked like. She was horrified. Oh no!
Oh man!
Oh no! That's not Jesus. Jesus looks like El Buki.
Well, you know what? You know what my favorite thing is when these, and I say motherfuckers, because they come knocking on my door Saturday and Sunday morning. My kids right away. They know. Get that. I come running to the door in my chonies and shit. There's nothing else, just my chonies and shit. They want me to go to that church. They got to talk to me in my chonies. That's where I'm the most comfortable. I'm surprised I'm not wearing them here. I walk to the door and it's a Latin family, Mexican, wherever, Puerto Rico, whatever they are, and they're like, "Have you accepted Jesus Christ?" And I said, "I used to, and I don't anymore." I said, "Because it's a European belief. It's not our belief. We're indigenous people. You're yourself as well, and we were forced this religion on us. We didn't believe in this. We believed in our ecosystem. We believed in recycling. We believed in keeping our earth was our God, and we treated it that way until the colonization."
All right. So, Michelle, and I know you're going to have a ton of them. Hey, Chon, so she's asking, do you have any Yo Mama jokes? So
wait, say again. I didn't hear you. You bonked out. What?
Okay, hold on. Go to the Radio Blasphemy YouTube channel so we can keep up. But I got a request for some Yo Mama jokes. They want to know if we're doing those yet.
Oh, let's do a fucking Yo Mama. Yo Mama ass is so wide. But go ahead. What else? What was she saying?
About Yo Mama jokes.
Yo Mama jokes. Come
with him. She busted out a couple, man. Sure, let us know. Come on, funny guy.
Oh, you want me to do your mama jokes?
Give us a few fun.
I actually need to know your mama. And I do, no. Say my head, man. We get to the skin on this one. Your mama's pussy is so hairy. Your mama's pussy is so motherfucking hairy. Right? They call her Cousin It. I just made that
up. Oh man, Chon, I got a bone thrown at you right now. She's trying to. No, she's saying she's waiting to laugh. She wants to know where the funny guy is.
What? Who's this?
Damn, called him out.
Tell me who this is, and tell me how many shots she's had so far. That's indefinite. What do we need? Who is this?
I ain't gonna bring it up. Hey, so this is just so y'all know they're on the live feed over here on Facebook. It's a 2-drink minimum, so you better be 2 drinks in. If not, the man is not that funny.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to be making comments unless you got 2 drinks in you and you're in your pajamas doing a motherfucking percolator.
Y'all missed it earlier. We talked about we have a contest going where Chon is providing or sponsoring a bottle. The winner gets a bottle, but you got to do the percolator.
It might be the perk. We want to see how many people participate. Because if ain't nobody participating, I ain't giving up a bottle for shit.
Yeah, it's got to be worth it. Got to be worth
it. I want to see. Video is the best. Picture, you could have been bending over picking up some fucking food on the floor. I want to see video. Somebody in their pajamas with their fucking toes out.
All right. We got Abraham. He busted out one. He goes, "Yo, mama's so stupid. She sits on the TV and watches the couch."
Oh, that's old school. That's old school. He went old school. He's old school. Or your mama's so fat When she sits around the house, she sits around the house. One of those. Woo! Come on.
That's like Yo Mama's So Dumb. When they say it's chilly outside, she runs out with a bowl and crackers.
Rico says she actually has a bowl and some crackers, maybe cheese sometimes.
Sometimes with a spoon. With a spoon, it's delicious.
Yeah, it's delicious. And she puts cheese sometimes and cheddar cheese. You gotta hype it up, bro.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about your stand-up.
Your mama. No.
Your stand-up. I saw Chon do his stand-up. God, it's been a little over a year now. The man killed it when he does his stand-up. Yeah, you care to do any? We got a conversation going, but you want to touch on any of that and your little a little bit on your act?
Well, what my act is it's what's going on in the world. It's like I've never, and I'll be honest with you, people who've seen me perform, I've never done the same show twice. All right. And I'm underground, so I'll do clubs, I'll go to spots. Like I have my following, I have a roaming following. So like tonight, people are tuned in. You know, they're my fans. I like small clubs. I don't like big, detached formats. You know, they're easy to do, and I don't say easy, but you know that's really not intimate. I like intimate settings. Gotcha. I like when my people come out, and then I could talk about these intimate things because you know my fans know me, my friends know me, and you know I'm gonna talk about the shit that's happening in the world today, how it's affecting me, and in my spin, you know. So for sure, I don't want to put nothing out there because it's repetitive. It becomes repetitive, and that's something I'm not into. What I'm into is today, dirty, nasty. Somebody got pregnant. I didn't do it. Yes, I did, and I had to make amends to that. Damn, where'd you go, bro? Thought you fell asleep, mom. My bad.
That was a nice long explanation. It went absolutely nowhere.
And you know what? It's the Tito's. I blame it on the Tito's. I'm a half a handle in.
Oh shit. We got one last Yo Mama joke. Yo Mama's so fat she uses a VCR as a beeper. A zing. That's some old school shit right there.
Hey, your mama's so ugly you got two dads.
Oh man. So again, going back to your stand-up, why not? Even if give us a little taste of it, man. Give us improv some shit. Let's come
on, let's go. Bank with me. What do you want to talk about?
I'm not that funny, bro.
Let's pick a subject. Let's pick this coronavirus here.
I don't think it's funny. That's the problem with coronavirus.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I don't think it's funny, man.
You gotta find something funny.
All right,
gotta find something fun. That's where I come in. That's what I do.
All right.
That's my interjection here. Let me tell you, people are dying of this shit. Okay, yeah. Move that aside. You know what I'm saying? Move that aside. Imagine having the virus. Imagine you had the virus. You know what it's like? You know what it's like having the virus after, like, imagine Tom Hanks. Imagine Tom Hanks when he walks into a restaurant now. You know how motherfuckers be when somebody sneezes? When motherfuckers looking at Tom Hanks and they know this motherfucker had the Rona? He had the Rona?
Yeah,
and they're looking at this motherfucker. You remember Cooties when we were little?
Yes.
You remember Cooties? Yeah, that's what it's like now. When you had the Rona, you walking around and you got cooties. Don't nobody want to come by you. Although you beat it, your system, people want your blood. They want to go test it. They want to make a fucking vaccination out of it. And you walking around and motherfuckers that just don't want to touch you. They didn't want to talk to you. They didn't want to move away from you.
They'll avoid you. You're right.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, what the fuck? Like, oh my God, there's Tom Hanks. Don't nobody want a picture with Tom Hanks no more. Don't nobody want a picture with. Ain't nobody running up to Tom Hanks. Nobody. See? Something funny.
Yeah,
something funny. There's something funny in every situation. I shit you not.
Next movie that fool makes, ain't nobody gonna go watch it. Nah, man, he's gonna breathe on you, that big ass screen. He's gonna go look at the screen.
Yeah, you know watch a movie that motherfucker make. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna get you sick, or we're gonna call the movie cooties with
Yeah.
Tom Hanks. Motherfucker got cooties. Tom Hanks. There ain't nothing you're gonna do about that shit, bro. Everybody's gonna be running around like you got cooties, and that's the worst shit in the world. Remember cooties when you were little? I don't got cooties. I don't want cooties. I don't got cooties.
Hey.
I don't know, but play with me. I don't got cooties.
Hey, at the end of Forrest Gump, he had cooties because Jenny had cooties.
Jenny had the original cooties.
Yes.
Hey, and Dr. Fauci, is that Motherfucker? Right? His name's Fauci?
Fauci.
Yeah,
Fucci's good. Fucci's good.
Hey, ¿qué tú estás haciendo, Fucci? ¿Qué Fucci? That motherfucker's a bad motherfucker, dude. Without him, he's leading the cause. I wouldn't want nobody else. That motherfucker be talking his ass off about the science, and then you got that motherfucker Donald Trump in the back. And I had to have an orange. Right? I was just about to cut this motherfucker. Nobody. I'm the best. I know what's going on. Dr. Fucci's like, okay, shut up. Shut up, Orange. Shut up. This is what it is. This is what's going on. We got tests for everybody. Fucci's like, nah, we ain't got tests for nobody. Everything's going to be fine. Nothing's fine. We're all going to be okay. We're not all going to be okay. People are dying, motherfucker. He needs to throw a motherfucker. He needs to throw a Sam Jackson. Samuel is what I call him. Samuel Jackson. He's fucking Dominican. He needs to throw a Samuel Jackson motherfucker in that motherfucker.
Yeah, he does.
Right? Yeah, he needs to be like, motherfucker, please.
Mario, the cup says NNS, no name, no slogan, the little motorcycle club. Bro, the boy Marco said that his son quarantined his Woody doll.
Even Buzz Lightyear don't want to be with that bitch. Fuck a Buzz. Buzz is like, Buzz look at Woody. Buzz put the fucking lid on his head. He's like, fuck you, Woody. They need to come out with the new Toy Story.
You didn't
Corona.
Put that bandana
Corona.
over his face.
Fucking Buzz.
Oh man.
Oh, dude, that's a good meme.
Yeah.
You need to make that. You need to make that and put it on the site, dude.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, good looking out. Who did that? Quarantine Woody. That's some shit.
That was the boy Marcos Medina. Thanks for that one, man. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Hey, you burned that brain cell. You burned that last brain cell on that one. That's good one. Oh!
Okay.
Marco Medina. That's my coworker.
There you go, Marcos. Thanks for that one.
Is that my coworker? Is that my Marco? Let him answer you.
Yeah.
I hope my He said yeah. He said yeah.
Here he goes. He's not answered yet. Let's see here. Carly just got.
He's probably sneaking this on the bathroom. He's probably taking the shit right now on his phone. Man, somebody called me today. Somebody called me today because of a group text. Now check this out. Somebody calls me today because of a group text. He's like, hey, bro, you got to take me off this group. And I said, I didn't put you on the group. I said, but what's going on? I just like to start shit. I like to hear shit. He's like, because the text messages keep going off, and my wife wants to know who's texting me. I'm like, motherfucker, you a grown-ass man. Okay? I said, but you ever think about just showing her the phone and showing her it's a bunch of idiots from work? This motherfucker was like, yeah, but it goes off all the time, and I don't know how to tell her. I was like, oh, okay. You scared Barry. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about
Michael says yes from
these
work.
motherfuckers and these relationships with these women who are overbearing. And it's not their fault. It's the guy's fault.
Yeah, it is. They act up. That's why I had to slow down on the drinking, because you act up, man. I'll tell you what, man, I used to get fucked up, and then it's like, hey, man, you know what? 5 a.m. it is. I'm out. It's that goes to that saying, mejor pedir perdón que permiso, because you out. I'll figure that shit out later.
Hey, that's a good topic, man. That's a good fucking topic, man.
But
I don't know. You know what? Relationships should be how you create them to be, like anything else. And this also is a big part of my stand-up. I do a lot of relationship talk and therapy and psychological shit. My shit is I have a good therapeutic moment on stage. I be fucking venting and shit, and then I be collecting information. All right, so not to get personal, but let's get personal.
Mm-hmm.
How do you believe it to be a relationship in your eyes? We got the same mugs. Look at that, bro.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying, doggy.
Hey, cheers. You know how to do a cheers on a computer? Bing! To the camera, fool.
Bing!
There you go. That's my brother. Hey, where's everybody else at with their drinks? Let's do a fucking. Let's do a coronavirus cheers. Everybody up.
Everybody, lift up your cups. Lift up your cups. Let's do a salute, man, to continued health, because that's what we have right now, and to many more drinks. I've said it over in the last few podcasts. Once this clears, man, I want to host a big radio blasphemy cookout. So
let's do it at Talia Hall. We can set up grills on the side of that motherfucker. You know, at 18th Street, we could get somebody shot.
I don't think it's that bad anymore, man. You got to pick a different hood.
No, it is. If you start going over there representing, thinking you can do that now, we can start some shit.
Bro, a bunch of brown mugs showing up. Yeah, that ain't gonna go well. The cup says NNS. No name, no slogan. That's what it stands for. One of our brothers, Rick, and it was you, Chon, right?
Yes, sir.
They got together and they for one Christmas dinner, they gave us all a bandana and the glass with our logos on there.
And chocolates.
And chocolates. Thank you, gentlemen, for that. That was amazing.
Right. Hey, here's the grill. Here's the grill for the next fucking. Can you see it? It's a Santa Maria. I made this. That's my coronavirus creation.
That's the free time creation.
Right. That's the get the chonies wet when you're putting on the motherfucking slabs of ribs.
So getting back to relationships, my wife just chimed in. She says she hates when I laugh in the middle of the night. So going back to those group texts. So I have a couple that I got going constantly. You know, Facebook. I got a couple with the text and a couple with a Viber app. So you know, there's always somebody talking shit and just no respect to time. Because someone's sleeping early in the morning, someone's sleeping late at night. It doesn't matter.
That's because motherfuckers be all coked out and shit, hitting you up at 2 in the morning.
Bro, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? They're all fucking tweaking.
On a Tuesday, motherfucker, like, I wonder what Rodrigo's doing.
Yeah, call me, bro. Let's go out.
Feeling like motherfucking Superman and shit.
Running around the house, texting people at random. So, anyway, I get a bunch of texts from people. Well, one particular night, I was dying, and I won't even talk about what we were doing. Nah, fuck it, I'm gonna talk about it. It was an Easter Sunday to top it off. So not this one, but last year. And one of my boys was beginning to talk smack. And he drew a penis by my head and sent it to the group. I'm like,
really, did you say penis?
Yeah, I said, well, dick,
this
whatever.
This is Christian channel? We're on a Christian channel right now?
And he drew it.
My horn! He put a motherfucking horn next to it.
So, in my humor, or I'm like, fuck you, I got one better. So I take my phone, I'm cutting and pasting. I drew a giant, I cut one from the internet, put it right in his mouth, and then send it out to the group. Man, it was nothing but giggles after that. I know, childish. I've told my kids this. You guys think that you guys are going to mature and we don't mature as men when we're with each other. We don't mature. What we do is we become responsible for things. But when we're all together in a bunch, all bets are off, man. We hurt each other's feelings. We talk shit.
Just to clarify, see, it's things like that. That's like a judgy thing. The word mature. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people will say, oh, you're not mature, or
Yeah.
you're mature, or mature. Mature is for like a plant when the fruit is ripe and ready to eat. Like that's like the end. It's the end. Maturity is the end. So if I'm gonna die, then you let me know that I mature, that I hit my full potential. Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, maturity isn't for us as humans.
No.
We all of us suffer from these psychological issues that come from our childhood, and they keep popping up in every single way. The fact that I sit here and I like drinking my drink the way I drink, to finish the handle and lay down on the floor and sleep, that has something to do with my childhood. But what I'm saying is that we have to we shouldn't cater to this word maturity as somebody knows how you should be behaving. Now you're right. Our responsibility,
Yeah.
we need to take that. And as we get older, we get better at that. We're maturing all the time. Like I ain't the same I was when I was fucking 8. I'm probably the same when I was 13, but I ain't the same when I was 8.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I came up, and every year I grow. All these things I know. I make better decisions. I take more responsibility. But you could tell when we all get together, because then we all let it hang out. And we all act. We act like we want to act, because it's what we want to do. It's not because we act like kids. It's because we're able to be the self that we want to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, women in specifically say things like, "Oh, you're not mature." Like, get your punk ass out of here.
I'm sure
You
that
just
works
don't
really
like
well.
me the way I am. Go find some other motherfucker, because I'm not gonna act like nothing just so I can be with you. I'm gonna be me always, and you should always be you.
Yeah.
As long as you do not harm
Yep.
another individual.
Yep.
I had a deep discussion with a police officer recently, and I don't know if he's watching or his wife is watching. I like that. I like the way that looks in the camera. I'm gonna do it like my mom used to talk to me. Hey, hey!
Was that a knife? Your mom used to talk to you with a knife in her hand. Damn.
Motherfucker!
Kind of
Black
punk were
son
you?
of a bitch! My mom used to tell me all that. You black son of a bitch! She used to tell me, throw the fucking garbage, you black son of a bitch!
Prieto! Prieto!
God damn. So you know what I used to do? I used to steal her money. I said, you call me black? I'm going to take your VCR then, man. No, so, you know what I'm saying? I had a strong conversation with a police officer recently. I'm going to fuck around and give myself a fucking nose job. I had a strong...
He's swaying that knife around. He's in trouble.
Yeah. I got to hold something, man. This is fucking dope. Superman's on. Superman! But guess what? I know what I'm talking about. I had a strong conversation with this police officer recently. Now, check this out. See, we're dancing around the coronavirus. He said to me, why are you so sensitive about calling it the China virus? See, he took my respect for human life, my respect for ethnicity, like I would hate if they call it the Irish virus. I would hate if they called it the German virus. Although, you know, German, they have a different kind of virus, but I would hate that. I would be uncomfortable with that. Calling it, and you know what? Like I said, so he said, his argument was, they used to call it the Spanish flu. I say, but when they were calling it the Spanish flu, it was okay for people to hang people of color from trees and drag them through the woods.
So I'm gonna make an argument here for you.
Let's do it, brother.
Right,
That's what we're here for.
Okay, so check it out.
I'm not finished with my statement, but go for it.
So Bill Maher had this whole thing about calling it viruses from where they originated. So in specific, the China virus is, originated in China. Ebola originated from some river in Africa called Ebola, and so forth. It's Spanish flu. He
AIDS,
went down.
AIDS from Africa.
So
right? I mean, what did they tell us about AIDS? AIDS was somebody fucked a monkey, so it's Africa.
So they gave a whole list. He gave a whole list of why they call certain viruses that name. So in this case, we just now live in such a politically correct world.
That was the conversation. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm listening.
That's so people are sensitive. People are sensitive. So don't remember when they call it the Mexican flu, which was the same as the swine flu, I think it was. So here we are in an uproar. But usually, I think historically they used to give the names to the virus from where they originated, so where they believe it originated. Look, and I'm gonna tell you, I refuse to be sensitive about.
Wait, hold on. You need your phone. Your sound's breaking up.
Okay, I refuse to be sensitive.
There you go.
About where. Look, I know what I am. If you believe in something else, that's your fucking problem. That's on you, not on me. I don't care what you think I am because I know what I am. So
right.
if you're gonna judge me on what you believe, and I fall for it, then poor me. So I don't accept your label. Not now, not ever. My label is my label. If I choose to give one to myself, and at times I do.
I'm trying to hear you. You're breaking up a little bit, but okay. I get the gist of where you're coming from, and so this was my point to the conversation. It is not about sensitivity. It is about evolution. See, the only thing, yeah, you feeling me now? Look at that, boy.
No. Somebody said the Kung flu.
Exactly. The only thing that makes us different, check this out. The only thing that makes us different, because we are animals on this planet, and the only thing that makes us different is our ability to think. Because I'm going to tell you, we may think we're at the top of the food chain, but we're not.
No.
I'm going to tell you this. Our mind, our brain puts us at the top of the food chain. We create cages that could catch sharks. We create boats and fishing line and bear traps that could catch bears with the amount of pressure that could hold them in. But if they took your ass, just you, without your glasses, to a motherfucking forest, your ass would get eaten his ass. A deer would eat your ass.
Hey.
A deer would eat your ass. And dolphins, I'm going to tell you, dolphins are way smarter than we are. They recycle. They don't put plastic into the ocean. We are the worst animal on this planet. We are the only animal that destroys this planet.
We are a parasite.
At least, say again.
We're a parasite.
So at least we could use our brain and advance ourselves in our social surroundings and choose to be better and more conscious to a negative narrative. Why? Why would you choose to disrespect another country's ethnicity, adding it to something that's so hurtful and dangerous and so killing? It's like this. It's just like this. It's like when the Orange Man said that everybody who comes across the border are rapists and murderers. I get that it doesn't that you don't take it personal, but he's creating a narrative that is negative against our people. Now,
so
allowing that narrative to exist further on, although, see, it's not political correctness. It is humane correctness. It is being conscious of how you affect the person standing next to you. Now, AIDS came out. And when AIDS came out, they called it the gay virus.
Yeah.
Do they call it that
now? Yeah. So let me address a couple things. In Spanish, or we have a saying, que si el saco te queda, póntelo. If the shoe fits, basically, put it on, right? Um, so I refuse to put on something that doesn't fit. It's not for me. I'm a part of what we say on the radio blasphemy thing. Look, as a culture, I can poke fun at my culture. Why? Because I find a lot of things that we do entertaining as hell. It's just what it is. We have some things that's like Jesus Christ. When you look at it from an outside looking in, it's like Jesus. And it's not only our culture. Every culture has those little things that you just gotta go. God bless it. There's something wrong with you people. So
Right. But
so
even our culture, you have a right. You're involved in it.
right.
You're respected in it. It's ours.
But this is my point to this. You can push that envelope as far as you can. I think once you involve hate, that becomes racism. And when you talk about racism, that's where, to me, that becomes the issue. Don't turn it into hate. And if you want to crack a joke, it doesn't bother me. But expect me to berate you a little bit. I have absolutely no issue cutting you down as well.
God damn it! This shit's cutting out. I can't hear you. That was really important what you said. Can you please repeat yourself?
So here it goes again.
No, just that last piece. I heard everything up until something about racism right there. When you allow racism, there you go.
I don't know. I don't even know what I said anymore.
Rewind. God damn it! Have another drink. God damn you! Have another drink.
When racism becomes hate, that's when it's an issue. If you allow it.
Right. So why start down that path and atone this hurtful, disgusting, murderous virus to somebody's heritage? Because I'm going to tell you, we don't know where AIDS came from. We don't know where AIDS came from. We don't know why this Wuhan virus started, where it started, how they created it. It's such a conspiracy theory. So why in your intelligent mind would you tie it to someone's ethnicity and put their name on it? We are better human beings than we used to be when they called it the Spanish flu. We have to be better. We have to choose that. We're raising children. We're moving forward. Our minds are our superpower. If we're not using them, we're worse than the worst animal. We are the worst animal on this planet. And if we're not using our brain to further us by being conscious, then we're not using the superpower, the mutant power we have. Which my mutant power is blowing farts at the time I wake up every morning. It is a weird thing, but I buck right at the same time my alarm goes off. What the fuck is that?
Man, as soon as I start moving out of the bed, it's like I shift one way and go, there it goes.
And then right now the fart game is on point. Because we're in quarantine. We're trying to find shit to do. I'm not trying to bust out the woman I sleep with, but goddamn! Goddamn! All I'm saying is we need to be conscious.
Look.
It's not about political. It's about human consciousness. Do no harm.
That's the bottom line. But we are evolving. I think that, let's face it, 100 years ago, it seems like we were just a little more savage. And it seems like we are evolving as a society. And we have a long ways to go. It doesn't matter how you look at it. We still have a long ways to go. We still have to grow as a species. I'm not even going to say as a race, but as a species.
No, we're human. Our race is human. The other race is dogs. The next race is chimpanzee. Like, we're human beings. That is us. Color, creed, that's just where we come from on this planet. We are all the same, dude. We just have ethnicities. We have ethnicities.
Yeah.
Racism is impossible. Racism is a structure.
But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you what, ethnicities have cultures too. So one thing is one is to be ethnically tied to something, but then on top of that, our sub layer to that is culture, and we have those. We have those, and this is what I'm talking about. Uh, to hate just on an ethnicity is ridiculous because really you're just looking at physical differences. Culturally,
Exactly. Or cultural difference.
To me, I don't hate any culture because they're every last one of them is fascinating. It truly is. When you sit there and study every culture, it's fascinating.
The only time it is not fascinating is when you have somebody judging it.
Well, no,
and when you have somebody saying, "Oh, is that good or is that bad? Is that poor or is that rich?"
So
fuck a motherfucker.
So I'll tell you what, man. I spend a lot of time. I love to cook. In case y'all haven't seen it, I love to cook. And what I've done is I watch a lot of cooking shows. And when you watch cooking shows, and Anthony Bourdain was a big promoter of this. But when you watch cooking shows, you watch where people eat. You watch which is nourishment is a basic necessity. And since eating is since it's a basic necessity, you start to see what it is that they eat and how they get along with their meals, which is fascinating because we find then that we're not that different from each other, which is incredible. Hey, Patty.
I think your mouth has to be closer to your speaker because you're breaking up like a motherfucker right now.
All right. So let's get back to the comedic aspect. I think we're supposed to be entertaining today. We're heading off.
We went down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, we did. All right, Carlos. Thanks for putting it out. Patty, Carlos. I think Sergio was listening. Head out to Radio Blasphemy on the YouTube's channel and check us out there. But you're right, Carlos.
Change your fucking chonies. That's my point. Change your chonies.
Change your chonies.
Change your motherfucking chonies.
Play a decent fart game. It earns you points. Bonus points if she's still asleep with the mouth wide open and you let it go.
Another point would be style and creativity. Style and creativity.
Oh, it's gotta have
that would be.
Yeah, it's gotta have flair to it. If not,
it's gotta have. If you can video record your fart on fire, you get the bottom. That's the see. I knew it. I knew we would get to it. If you could send a picture of your ass shooting out a fart of flame,
that's the winner.
You get the bottle. And it's a fucking good bottle of mezcal.
But I ain't gonna lie. For the longest, I had the doubts of the farts actually catching fire if you lit them. Till I witnessed it for myself.
I'll tell you with your hairy monkey ass should not do that because you will catch a flame. I'm just gonna be real with you, bro. I'm just gonna be real with you, bro. You about to catch a flame. You're like Flint, man, motherfucker. You're like fucking. What do they call kindling? You got kindling that's coming off your ass.
That's a spark waiting to happen. It's a fucking full on explosion. All right, so here we go.
What's this?
I want people to chime in on this one.
Go ahead.
Carlos brought up a point. He goes, his wife. I hope Raquel's not watching. He goes, who farts worse? Who's the worst? Who's got the worst gas?
Ooh,
the girls, the ladies, or the guys? Let's have that. I'll tell you what. I got one where I got caught up. All right. So when you're sleeping in bed, I got to get out of my bed coming straight down. So when I'm coming down, there's the butt. It's it's like it's waiting there for a little bit of attention. And come on, man, you're married. Man, you don't know. So I'm coming down, just as I'm passing up the butt, I'm like, I'm gonna give it a kiss. Just as I go there, I'm like, oh!
It was a little violent, silent motherfucker right in the nose.
I was like, damn, that shit got me.
Now here, see, now this is when you know your relationship will last. I have a question for you. Did you kiss it or did you run?
Well, I was after I caught my breath.
He ran. That motherfucker ran.
Bro.
That motherfucker ran, bro.
No, hey, it was too late.
You are doomed.
It was too late. I already had swallowed it.
Yeah.
I had a mouth
you might as well kiss
fart.
it. If you're sucking down a fart, you might as well kiss it.
Look, I had a mouthful of fart already. It's like, that's why I got it.
Hey, let's do a shot. Where's everybody at? I'm not gonna do this shot until we get somebody participate. Just let Rigo know you got a shot ready. I know.
Get your shots ready.
Let Rigo know, motherfucker. Let Rigo know. Hey, I got.
Oh shit. Oh shit. All right, I think we lost Chony Chon. Something was going on over there. So let me see if he comes back and we can. I know, Audrey, but that was funny. Let's see. We lost Chon for. Let's see if he. Chon, call me back. Chon. So in the meantime, while you guys are we're waiting for Chon to come back. Let's get them shots ready. All right, Abraham's got a shot at JMO. Mario, you're drinking IPA. What do I got, Chula? I can use a shot. Oh, I guess I don't get a shot. I get a shot of water. Can I have a shot of water? I gotta participate. Mario, Old Nugget. I'm afraid to ask what Old Nugget is. Hector's gonna hit the fucking take a blast of the pipe. Some weed. Fucking Carlos is still saying that she finds it funny. It is kind of funny, Carlos. That because girls are supposed to be, or women are supposed to be demure, and we see the world, and when they pass gas, they're almost embarrassed. Some of them are anyway. It's like, I only poo flowers. I'm like, really? Damn, we lost Chon, as entertaining as this was. I think he lost his phone. God, now I feel so alone. This was going on for so long, so well, that now I'm like, what do I do? Beer shot? Yeah, beer shot will work. Audrey Gutierrez, Junior! Damn, bro! Oh, shit. All right. Man, I didn't even know. That's cracking me up now. Beer shot. My brother's a beer drinker. All right, Carlos. Damn. Let's see. Do we want to resolve this or not? I think, man, I'm losing my audience here. Damn, nobody's got his number. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me see if I can give him a call, y'all.
Where's your water?
I got water. Wait, I gotta show you all this. I really did just get water. Water. Let's see. This is Radio Blasphemy. We are true professionals. Just so you know. Let's see here. Let's see if he picks up. I got nothing. Here. Sorry, guys. I know it's all of a sudden it's become to a stalemate. We're getting technical difficulties. Is anybody ready for the shot, or do you guys want to wait for Chon? Somebody just chime in, say it doesn't matter. Literally, I got a shot of water. Chon, come back. Salud. To long lives. Problem free. Life is beautiful, no matter what no matter how we look at it. I'm still Junior already. Wait, hold on. We got Chon back on the line. Damn, what happened, dog?
What up, pimp? Something happened with the Skype, dude. So you got me on right now?
Yeah, I got you. I still got you on, so we may not get a visual, but let's
Hey, I'm trying to put the camera, but check it out. We're gonna keep working on it. But who's up for that shot? Did anybody ring in?
Yeah, we're still on there, man.
Who's ringing in that shot? I want to know who came up on the fucking list for that shot.
Let's see here. We got
somebody needs to get a shot ready because I want to take a shot. You guys are making me thirsty over here. Nobody?
See.
Anybody?
All right. What do we got? We got Moldman. Junior's doing a beer shot. What else we got?
All right, so
Beer shots, beer shot. Yeah, it froze. Are we still coming through, y'all?
Hey, I'm still trying to hit you up on the Skype, so if you get a call for Skype from me, it's me. But here I am.
Is it froze? All right.
It's weird that I can't see you, bro. I feel so distant from you right now.
All right, so let me go on ahead and reset this. Give us a couple minutes and we'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead, reset that Skype, and
So-
I'm gonna do a shot. Life is good. My young son is in the kitchen now, heating up food.
All right, so give me a couple minutes. We'll come right back, gentlemen.